60,000 people liked the video that we created on the card that we are going to talk about today. Folks, welcome to the channel. My name is Niraj and I talk about personal finance and credit cards on this channel. And today we are going to talk about a special credit card which is favorite in the credit card community, which is called the Kiwi credit card. All right, before we proceed, let me tell you more about myself. I am a partner at Holistic Prime Wealth, wherein we help people like you plan their investments, plan their insurances, do risk management, take care of tax planning, tax filing, take care of credit cards management, take care of estate planning and a lot more. So if you're interested, do not forget to reach out. Folks, let's start. This card was liked by a lot of you people. Okay, then why am I creating a video again? Because there was a small change, small devaluation in this card. Still, this card makes a lot of sense for me. So folks, today we are talking about the Kiwi credit card. As I mentioned, this card is a great UPI credit card if you are in the market for UPI credit card. So what do we mean by a UPI credit card? Simply means that card which you can use to make UPI payments through a UPI app. So in this case, you have to use the Kiwi app to make the payment, but otherwise, for other cards, you can just use Google Pay and add your UPI card on Google Pay and make the payment. This card can also be added to Google Pay to make the payment, but then your reward rate will be lower. So don't forget to use the Kiwi app. And also, if you want to apply, the link is in the description box below. So let us start. What is the devaluation? So earlier, you would get Kiwis on making payments in multiples of 50 rupees. Now this multiple has changed from 50 to 100 rupees. So for every 100 rupees that you pay, you will get 6 Kiwis and 1 Kiwi is worth 0.25, only 25 paisa. So your reward rate, base reward rate is 1.5% on all UPI payment, guys. Now to note one more thing, that the card, the maximum amount of Kiwis that you can earn, maximum amount of cashback, actually not Kiwis, that you can earn in a month will be up to 1% of your credit limit. So if your credit limit is 1 lakh rupees, then 1,000 rupees is the maximum cashback that you can earn. What is the catch here? 1.5% is also given by HDFC Tata new credit card, right? Then how do we make it better? So the idea is simple, guys. There is something called a neon membership. When you get this neon membership, which costs 999 rupees, your cashback can go up to 5% also on UPI spends. Let us understand how. So there are 3 tiers created. Okay, firstly you have to get the neon membership, which you can do through the Kiwi app itself. Now there are 3 tiers created. So the first tier is of 50,000 rupees on UPI spends in a year. So if you are making 50,000 rupees UPI spends in a year, you will get 1% extra cashback, which is 3%. Now, how is it 3%? Because I just said 1.5%. So folks, if you get the neon membership, the base reward rate also goes up by 0.5% to 2%. So you will earn 8 Kiwis for every 100 rupees spent. Always remember, if you spend 199 rupees, you will get 8 Kiwis. And if you spend 200 rupees, you will get 16 Kiwis. So don't make, say you are making a payment of 195 rupees, right? Then you will lose out on the Kiwis. So make sure that, you have to make the calculation and see if it makes sense to round off and make the payment, right? So in case of 198 rupees of payment, you would rather do 200 rupees, right? So the first tier is 50,000 rupees. I've already told you about it. You will get 3% and you also get 1 lounge access, right? Then if you spend 1 lakh rupees in a year, this goes by another 1%. So you will get 4% cashback and another lounge access. So 2 lounge accesses. And then if you can spend 1.5 lakh rupees, then you will get 3 lounge accesses and 5% cashback, right? So all in all, a great card to get if you want to get a card in the UPI space. What else is interesting about this card? Let us understand those details as well. So now you can make the redemptions of the points that you have earned in multiples of 500 Kiwis. 1 Kiwi is worth 25 paisa. So 125 rupees of cashback you can take. All the cashbacks that you will get, it will be in the form of a statement credit, right? So a good way to redeem your points. It's not unlike other cards where they are doing some fancy gimmicks. Then certain exclusions also. As you can see on the screen, things like, business services, marketing payments, transportation, utility, jewelry, fuel, financial institution payments, insurance, real estate, a lot of these things are excluded, right? So make sure that you don't really use the card for these kind of spends. Now, this could become your primary credit card also if you somebody who does not like to use multiple credit cards, but you have to be mindful that there is that 1% cap, right? So a lot of cards have these caps. SBI cashback card has a 5,000 rupees cap on the points cashback that you can earn in a month, right? Amazon Pay ICICI credit card does not have any kind of cap. So maybe you can look at that card as well to add to your wallet. As far as UPI cards are concerned, the Kiwi credit card is my favorite. I personally do not use the Kiwi credit card simply for a reason that I don't even spend 50,000 rupees a year on UPI. My maximum spends a month on UPI is say 1,000 rupees to 2,000 rupees only. So I don't really bother about a UPI credit card. I have the HDFC Tata New credit card which I generally use, okay, because I have a lot of spends on Tata brands, right? We spend a lot on Big Basket and Tanish, right? So that's where this card makes more sense for me and I use this for my UPI spends, right? So the usage can differ from person to person. So you as a person have to decide what is better for me. Don't go and look for direct answers. Don't look out, learn to fish rather than, get fed in fish, right? So you should definitely understand the whole game, right? I consider the credit cards, rewards and miles as a game only, and you should understand the game and try to not win every match, okay? You have to be okay with some losses, some draws also. So idea is that you play a game wherein you are winning over the long run, right? So that's how everything works, including investing as well. So folks, before we end the video, let me also tell about a few other UPI credit cards that you can look at. I told you about the HDFC Tata New Pay credit card that you can look at, right? And then we also did a video on the credit pay card that you can look at. Then few other cards were also discussed in another video. So I'm sharing that link here. You can take a look at that. Now, before we end the video, a quick note on the newsletter as well. A lot of you guys are loving the newsletter, guys. It's a monthly letter wherein I send updates to everybody about things that are happening in the credit card space. So if you're somebody who is looking to get updated monthly and does not want to, look at Twitter, does not want to look at YouTube videos, you should subscribe to the newsletter because, for a very small price, you will get lifetime access to the newsletter. So don't forget to subscribe to that as well. And as usual, do not forget to like, share and subscribe as well. Thank you for watching.